A story of Will Rogers. The value of humor. Will Rogers entertained people and made them laugh, often at themselves. He had a very good sense of humor. It helped him to like people more. In fact, he once said, "I never met a man I didn't like." Will was born in the later 1800s in Indian Territory, called Oklahoma today. His father and mother were both part Cherokee. Later in life, he said, "My ancestors didn't come over the Mayflower, they met the boat." Will's parents had a farm. Like most children, he liked to play and have fun, instead of doing chores. When Will was sent away to school, he got into trouble several times because he liked to play with his rope. After he robbed a teacher, he had to change school. His new school was a mandatory that the rules were strict. All the students liked to listen to him talk. He won a medal for being the best speaker in the school. One day, he ran off from school and got a job as cowboy on a ranch. But being cowboy was hard work, so he decided to try another job. Next, Will joined a rodeo. He was a part of a cowboy band that helped entertain the rodeo customers. Will liked working in the rodeo, and he was very well known and successful. One day, Will met a fellow rodeo performer who talked about his travel to far-off China and other exciting places. Will decided to travel too. He became very interested in two new kinds of transportation, the automobile and airplane. By this time, Will had changed job again. He remembered his school days when people liked to hear him talk, so he decided to become a stage performer. He would do rope tricks on the stage and said things that made people laugh. The audience delighted in his sense of humor more than his rope tricks. Soon, Will was talking more than he was doing roping. Will decided to make jokes about things he read on the newspaper. The audience saw that there was a comical side to the most of things that happened to them. They laughed at themselves and felt much happier. At long last, Will was doing what he did best: making people laugh. More and more people wanted to listen what Will had to say. They wanted to see the comical side of what was happening in the world and in their own life. Will was asked to write a column from the newspaper. He was even asked to be in a movie. Will was working harder and harder and be very good at everything he was doing. Writing for the newspaper, appearing on the stage, acting in a movie, and talking on the radio. He met many famous people, including kings and queens and heads of state. They all enjoyed and learned from his sense of humor, but Will also enjoyed talking to people who lived in small town. He got ideas for some of his best jokes when he listened carefully to what people were saying. Throughout the rest of his life, Will continued to make people around him happier with his humor. He taught people value of humor and laugh at oneself. Will Rogers didn't make any great discoveries or cure any diseases, but he did make the world into a nicer place to live for a generation of people.